Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today I have some very important information and tips for you guys, especially for anyone who plays Diluc or is planning to pull for ganyu for melt comps. There is something that I have discovered that you should know. Now, the thing is, I was testing out different comps for ganyu and Diluc, and the one that I was kind of thinking of was this one: Diluc, Xingqiu, and Bennett, and then obviously ganyu instead of Diona here. The point is that ganyu's ulti would apply cryo. Then I would walk up with Xingqiu's E around me and freeze them, and then proc melt with Diluc's E. However, that would not actually work, and I'm going to explain and show you guys why. Let's just go over here to our favorite testing dummy real quick. Essentially, when you freeze a target, and then you hit them with Diluc E, you'll see that it only applies Pyro, and it doesn't actually proc melt. Now, you might be wondering why that is. And I just want to show you that this is the same thing, regardless if you apply Hydro first, or if you apply Cryo first. So as you saw right there, I procced Hydro with Mona first, and then I use Diona to freeze him. In this case, I'm going to use Diona to apply Cryo, freeze him with Mona's Auto. And as you can see, it's only dealing pyro damage, it's not proccing melt in either situation. The reason why is because of the way that Diluc's E works. His E is essentially a claymore hit. It's not considered a basic attack, and it is considered an elemental skill, but the way that it works is kind of like a combination of both. So when you hit the frozen enemy with your E, the claymore aspect of it gets prioritized. So it's proccing shatter instead of melt. So the hit is registered first and the pyro application is done afterwards. Even though this ability only deals pyro damage, the type of pyro damage that it deals, I guess, is categorized differently. And I can show you that this is true because on frozen targets you can proc melt with any other person. You can, as you saw right there with Bennett, I can just proc melt whenever I want. Regardless if I apply Cryo or Hydro first, if I hit a frozen target, it is going to proc melt each and every single time. But when we try to do the same thing with Diluc, as you guys just saw, it just does Pyro. Okay, let me not kill my mans. However, because it applies Pyro afterwards, there is a silver lining to this. So let's just see here that we apply Cryo first. It doesn't really matter. We freeze them, and then walk up. You see that I procced Vaporize, and he still has the Hydro mark applied to him. Now, when you walk up to people, you do get them wet with Xingqiu, so if you get them frozen over and over again, you can constantly proc Vaporize. However, you will be proccing Vaporize with Pyro, so it's not going to be... it's not going to be the maximum amount of damage you can possibly do, but as you can see there, it's pretty consistent. So you're proccing Shatter, and you're proccing Vaporize. So you're at least getting 2 reactions each and every single time, which is better than not getting any reactions or just getting Shatter, because Shatter seems like it's pretty weak. It's pretty decent damage. It's not as good as a melt proc, but you're basically getting 2 reactions for the price of 1. So now you have 2 choices to make. Do you want to run a Shatter Vaporize comp with Diluc Ganyu and Xingqiu, or do you want to run a pure melt comp with double Cryo and double Pyro? I will do some testing and see which one I think would be best, but I think Xingqiu is just so strong and he enables Diluc to do so much more damage on top of all the damage that he already deals basically for free, that I think that having Shatter in between the comp, and even though you're only proccing Vaporize with Pyro half the time, I still think that it'll be pretty strong, especially the CC aspect of it is a pretty undervalued thing in the whole team composition. So, but yeah, I basically just wanted to share this little tidbit with you guys. If you were planning to pull for ganyu and were thinking about using any freeze comps, that is basically the situation. Or if you're using Chongyun and Xingqiu already in your Diluc team, then now you know why it might not be as optimal as you might have thought. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys are going to pull for ganyu. I just wanted to share this little tidbit with you guys, and I hope that it was helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.